and welcome back to my soul cooking channel. Today we're going to travel to the west coast of Karnataka to a place called Mangalore, and where I'm going to cook a special chicken dish which is called Kori Gassi. Now, Kori means chicken and Gassi is the name given in Tulu for a curry that is made with coconut. So let's get cracking with it. I want to give you a first rundown of how we're going to cook this dish. We'll do it in two batches. The first one, we roast the spices and prepare a curry sauce. And then we cook the chicken and we add the curry sauce back to the chicken. So it's a two-step process. First in, a little bit of coconut oil. Just a tiny little bit. And we turn this on. We wait for the oil to get hot and then we start adding the spices. I will be giving a detailed description of how much spices to be added in the description below on this YouTube. So, peppercorn, we add Cumin Seeds, we add coriander, and we give a quick stir. Make sure the flame is on absolute low, and we follow it up with shallots, and the peeled garlic pods. And some curry leaves. Give it a scrunch and you add it. We have to slowly roast the garlic and the shallots along with the spices. And while this is slowly getting roasted, I'm going to take off the head of the chili. We're going to approximately add 8 chillies. We have to remember not to cook this on high flame because you want the garlic and the shallots to slowly get roasted. And now, at this stage, we also add the chillies and we cook them all together. What I have done is grated one coconut and I have kept it here. We add it to this and then we grind it to a paste. Ideally, you'd use a stone grinder, but if you have a mixer grinder at home, that would do the job. So as we can see now, the onions are completely cooked. The garlic is light golden, and I'm going to switch it off now, and I'm going to top this with the coconut that is grated, and we're going to grind it to a fine paste. We are not cooking the coconut here, we're just mixing it with the ingredients that are warm. And there you go. Next step, we grind this. Now, we have ground the coconut and the spice mix together in a mixer grinder, and that's what I got out of it. I don't want it to be extremely fine, so it's lightly coarse, mildly coarse. And now we're going to cook this curry sauce separately first, and then we're going to add it to the chicken. I'm going to take a small stock pot. I'm going to transfer all these contents into the stock pot. We add some salt. Again, I'm going to give you exact quantity of salt in the description below. We top this up with water, nearly doubling it in quantity. Give it a little stir. And then we simmer this for a good 30 minutes. Now this can continue to happen and we will start cooking the chicken. And by the time the chicken is ready, the sauce will also be ready. I'm going to cook it on a slow flame in the burner at the back, and we start cooking the chicken now.
I'm going to take a simple casserole cooking pot like this, and we start with adding some ghee and coconut oil. So this is a recipe where we use both ghee and coconut oil. 2 spoons of ghee and some coconut oil. So I have approximately 1 kilo of chicken here, and that's 500 grams of onion, around 300 grams of tomatoes, and all that goes into this at the moment is some cumin seeds, some methi seeds, and then we're going to cook the onions and tomatoes, and we slowly stir it till it turns slightly pinkish. Okay, so the methi seeds are turning reddish pinkish in color, and now we add the cumin, 1 heap teaspoon, and we add the onions immediately after. Ensure that the cumin seeds are not getting burnt. It shouldn't turn black. It should be slightly reddish in color when you're adding the onions. And in this dish, we don't want to turn the onions into golden brown or brown at all. It just needs to sweat enough, and we'll quickly follow it up with the chicken. Wonderful. I'm going to stop sauteing just before it starts turning golden. 1 more minute. Right time to add curry leaves. Give it a little scrunch, and in it goes. So the onion is well cooked now, and we're going to quickly follow this up with the pieces of chicken. I'll add the drumstick pieces of the chicken first. The drumsticks take slightly longer to cook than the boneless pieces. So I have mixed drumsticks and boneless pieces. The boneless pieces still stay here, and we saute it. Next we add some turmeric. So all the chicken drumsticks have been sauteed, and we add the remaining chicken to this. We want to saute all the chicken until they are swollen up and they become juicy and round. And when that happens, we add the tomatoes into it. Good time to add salt. A little stir to our Gassi sauce. It's cooking fine. Close it again. Okay, so all the chicken is ready, and now we add the tomatoes. And now we will cook this on. See what happens with the tomatoes. Once we've added it, anything that is stuck to the base gets deglazed. a handful of more curry leaves. And we cover this and let this cook now in slow flame. From here on, we don't cook it in high flame. Slow cooking is what is going to keep it nice and succulent. So this has now been cooking for around 5 minutes, and you can see that the chicken has let out some of its juices, and now I'm going to add the tamarind. I've taken 1 spoon of tamarind pulp. And I've been using tamarind that comes in these pickled bottles. There are a few brands of them available in the supermarket. You also have the option of taking fresh, as in dried tamarind, and then soaking them fresh in water, and then adding to this. I'm just following a very convenient way. I'm sure it's available in supermarkets all around the world. Some tamarind extract. Continue to cook, and we give it a quick stir at the back. Oh, this beautiful aroma coming out here. Very good. The chicken has been cooking for the last 10 minutes, and chicken is almost ready, and it's ready to receive the curry sauce, and we're going to simmer it again in it for the next 10-15 minutes. So that's the Gassi sauce. You see it's turned into a nice bright orange color, and we add it to this. Again, once you've added this, we have to be careful to stay a little away from the pot, because if that coconut splutters on your fingers, it's going to take the skin off. Slow flame, slow cooking. That's very important when you're cooking Kori Gassi. The right time to give a good taste and see if I need more salt. Wow, the chilies are just adding to the color. It's not spicy at all, and it's so good. The slight tanginess coming from the tamarind. This is going to be a great dish. So we're at the final stages now. I've allowed this to simmer for a good 15 more minutes, and the curry is ready. And I've switched it off now. So we're now going to plate this into a bowl. Got a few pieces of the drumsticks. First in. Nice. Oh, what an aroma. Wow. As I said, if you want this to be milder, you can add a little coconut milk at this stage, and it can become a mild Kori Gassi. You can also reduce the amount of chilies we added. Just the perfect consistency. Good for a family of 4. There you go. Wonderful. So finally, after 1 hour of labor, and I call it therapeutic labor because I really feel so de-stressed after cooking, the Kori Gassi is ready. A Mangalorean chicken coconut curry. So let's go and taste. I can't wait. The coconut, the Bedgi chili, which is looking so fiercely spicy, but it is mild. It's not spicy at all. The nice flavors of the roasted coriander, garlic and shallots that we had made when we made the curry sauce. This is such a perfect dish. So hope you enjoyed cooking the Kori Gassi with me. I enjoyed making it, and I hope you cook it at home. And if you like it, do subscribe to my channel, and there'll be more coastal recipes coming every week.